Welcome. I invite you to subscribe, like, and share this story. We really appreciate your support. Enjoy the journey. Forgiving my wife's infidelity was a decision I made in the hope that things would change. I had no idea that history was about to repeat itself. Let me take you back to where it all started. I first met my future wife Amelia at a children's concert held at a local cultural center. She worked there as a talented choreographer. I attended the concert with my friend Samuel and his daughter Emma, planning to take Emma to her tennis practice afterwards. Meanwhile, Samuel and I intended to go to the garage to solve some problems with the car. During the concert, somewhere in the midst of the performances, my eyes fell on her. Amelia, today's performances are really charming, don't you think? Me, actually, they're adorable. There's some magic in the air. Amelia, I can't disagree. I always find solace in the field of art and music. Me, it's wonderful to meet someone who shares this passion. She instantly charmed me, and I couldn't help but fall in love. From that moment on, I got into the habit of waiting for her at the entrance just to see her off, or give flowers, or just have carefree conversations over a cup of coffee. Me, Amelia, will you let me walk you home? Amelia, oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Me, I must admit, your presence brightens up my day. She seemed the epitome of devotion. She did not hesitate to reject other suitors and avoided any potential meetings. And yet, beneath her kind and gentle exterior, there was a darkness that I had yet to discover. Amelia, I've never been one of those who starts a frivolous relationship. My heart is dedicated to only one person, me. Your unwavering devotion is admirable. It sets you apart from others. She charmed me so much that I thought I would never find a better person in my life. She became my wife right away, and I didn't want to waste time. Fast forward to a difficult period of my life. The job became demanding, and I found myself working long hours to meet deadlines on various contracts. My frequent delays at work had become a serious source of disputes with my wife. I was not only physically exhausted by the load, but every evening I had to endure her constant dissatisfaction. Sorry, I'm late again, Amelia. The workload is simply exorbitant these days. Amelia, you're always absorbed in work. I feel like I'm being neglected. Me, I understand your frustration, but I'm doing everything in my power to provide for us. Fortunately, the situation at work has stabilized over time, and I have returned to a more measured daily routine. However, one fateful weekend, my wife left her phone at home when she went to the store with her friend. Curiosity got the better of me when I heard repeated message notifications. I reached for her phone intending to turn it off, but came across a text message that instantly undermined my trust. Message notification. Oh no. Did John find out that you cheated on him? Me, with a sinking heart. What is it? Who is John? Amelia, coming home. Why are you holding my phone? What happened? Me, in a strained voice. Explain this message, Amelia. To whom have you been unfaithful? When my wife returned home, confrontation was inevitable. She was in tears, apologizing and explaining her actions to our recent difficult period when I was absorbed in work. She thought I had fallen out of love with her and was looking for comfort in the arms of another woman. Amelia, crying, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake. Meh, struggling with conflicting emotions. How could you betray my trust? I thought we were stronger than that. Amelia, pleadingly, I felt abandoned, as if you didn't care. I was wrong, and I will do everything to fix it. Her pleas tore my emotions apart, and no matter how much I despised myself for it, I decided to give her a second chance. Deep down, I had doubts, but her overwhelming care and affection helped me to suppress these thoughts. She acted like her whole world would collapse without me. Amelia, holding my hand, I love you more than anything in the world. I'll spend the rest of my life proving it to you. Me, softening, I want to believe you, Amelia. Let's try to restore what we had. Nevertheless, moments of anger and indignation crept up on me caused by betrayal. However, in her presence, I restrained myself so as not to betray the confusion that reigned inside. I've always held the belief that if forgiveness is granted, even for the most serious mistakes, then it should never be used as a weapon during future quarrels. Otherwise, it would be better not to forgive at all. Me, taking a deep breath, I can't deny that there are times when pain comes back, but I want us to move forward positively. Amelia, gently, I understand, and I promise to work tirelessly to regain your trust. We continued to live in this fragile balance until another incident destroyed our fragile harmony. A year has passed since the release of the previous episode, and it seemed to us that we had overcome many difficulties both on a spiritual and financial level. And yet fate has prepared a cruel turn for me. I discovered another betrayal that happened 2 months before. Once her friend invited us to her party, we were just going to relax and have a drink, so we didn't think for a long time and immediately agreed. At the party, I was sent to a male company, as the girls wanted to talk about their feminine. After the 3rd bottle of beer I drank, I wanted to go to the toilet. Straight into the toilet past the kitchen, I again heard the conversation of my wife and her friends. She told me how she had sex at work in the toilet. My breath froze in my throat. A lump stood up. I could not believe her words. She spoke so cruelly, then boasted about it. I can't understand whether she drank or she has a split personality. At home, such a gentle, innocent, loving wife. I immediately remembered her pleas and promises after the first incident, which she uttered with tears in her eyes. May, voice trembling, Amelia, I thought we were done with this. How could you do it again? Amelia, amazed, yes, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. Me, resolutely, I can't relive this pain. I need time to rethink everything. I didn't listen to my wife with her explanations anymore because there was simply no reason for me to doubt my feelings for her. She stayed with a friend. I went home alone with my thoughts, stopped by to buy a drink, and sat on the balcony until morning. As a result, I found out that she was with 2 other men in relation to me. And in the message I saw on her phone, some John found out that she cheated on him with me. What? I am shocked that my wife is cheating on someone with me, with her husband? In complete bewilderment, while she was at work, I packed up and moved to a hotel, later rented an apartment. Of course, she tried to call me several times and find me, but I didn't tell anyone where I was, and I took a vacation at work. In conclusion, I came to the realization that perhaps it is not worth forgiving such a vile act of betrayal. The selfish and unfaithful nature of a person is not easy to change, even if he has the most attractive qualities. Relationships are a really difficult journey, and we acquire the skills necessary to navigate them through our own experience. However, to speed up this process, I recommend reading the book The Language of Life, Nonviolent Communication. This will give you a deeper understanding of your partner and help you build a relationship in which happiness can finally be achieved. I would like to ask your community to leave tips in the comments. What do you think, friends? Did I do the right thing? He just disappeared from her life without even discussing the situation. And thank you for joining me on this exciting journey of love, betrayal, and redemption. I appreciate your support and encourage you to subscribe, like, and share this story. Your participation and feedback are invaluable for shaping our content and promoting mutual understanding and community growth. Until we meet again.